Alright.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, I'm gonna grab, because I'm just like meditating on my horse still, right? Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna hop off the horse and then I'm gonna grab the smaller snow leopard, untie it, whatever. Grab it and kind of just flop it onto the ground. And then from there, I'm just gonna kind of like drag it to wherever the other one was.
I just realized I was muted on stream this whole time, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah. Okay. You dragged it over next to the large one that Jonesy is spooning with.
Okay, perfect. And then after that, I'm just gonna. I don't have any alcohol. This sucks. I'm gonna go ask Ginkgo if he has any alcohol to spare.
yeah, my jug is full.
Ooh, let's get drunk
Oh,
while we wait.
Yeah, we're gonna drink.
Alright. Do we want to fast travel till Jonesy wakes up?
Yeah.
It's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Jonesy, it's been 8 hours and your eyelids kind of open up a little bit, and you, as you're coming to, you're kind of a little bit, post-sleep kind of haze, but you see in front of you two elves sitting next to each other passing this jug back and forth, and they look pretty hammered.
Who wants breakfast?
Woo!
Yeah.
Cool. I'm gonna take my smaller snow leopard that's missing a leg because of Cruven, and then just kind of hack off the other leg, and we're gonna eat that for breakfast.
Okay. Are you gonna cook it or eat it raw?
No, we're gonna cook it. There's a fire. We're gonna cook it.
Okay, you didn't say it, so I had to ask.
That's true. I am a barbarian.
Yeah.
I have a great constitution, and I probably could eat it raw, but for
Probably.
the sake of it, yeah, I'm gonna not.
Okay.
Okay. Meta break. How much longer do we have this episode?
About 10 minutes.
Okay. Did you guys want to bust out of here and try to do something cool before the end of the episode, or get situated so that we start next episode with more stuff?
I mean, we might as well just be heading down the mountain for next episode. Into the forest or whatever.
Okay, because I was gonna say we could stop and I could brew up a bunch of potions for us.
Yeah, we should probably do that, and then
Yeah,
we can
that
end heading down.
Okay.
Okay.
This is
Yeah, I'm gonna hang that big bastard snow leopard up in the tree and give him a little poke and a shake and warm him up so that we can drain some blood out.
I'm gonna do the same thing to the smaller one.
Okay, I won't make you roll for it. So you guys kind of both hang up these two leopards. Are you putting a pot underneath it to catch the blood like you guys normally do, or what?
Yes, please. I've got an
Okay.
iron pot.
Okay, so you've kind of... Cruven's kind of tied his to one branch, you've tied it to the other, but they're kind of... One's on top of the other ones, so they're big ones here and the smaller one's like on top, and it's dripping down and onto this one, which is dripping into the pot. So, all the blood will get there eventually.
Cool.
And
brew.
yeah. Okay, you're trying to... okay, you're collecting all the blood. We'll fast travel till all the blood's collected. You've got 2 exsanguinated cats now in a tree. Your pot is full of blood. What would you like to add to it? Or do you just want to brew just blood?
Ooh, we can add to this?
Yeah, man.
See if there's any northern herbs growing around here. Let's do a perimeter check and see if there's anything growing.
Alright, I'm gonna do, what, perception or nature?
Do a perception. Okay. Bob, you see a couple of roots near the tree base. Derek, you see those same roots, and you see some mushrooms. This is all in the snow-covered area, and it's kind of weird to you, you would surmise, that mushrooms would be growing in the snow. Upon looking a little bit further, because you decided not to go to the same spot as the other two, you're looking on the other side of the path, and Ginkgo, what you see is overlooking kind of the crest of where the mountain would just continue and go down. Not the path, but just like the edge of the mountain. You can kind of see a couple of flowers and weird-looking plants, all covered in snow, kind of dangling just off the edge of the mountain.
I'm gonna pick up the mushrooms.
Okay. Add 7 large mushrooms to your inventory.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
gonna
gonna
go grab the
back to
roots.
fire.
Okay. How many
Do the
roots would
same
you like to
thing?
grab?
How many do I see?
It's littered the area.
Okay, I'm just gonna get like 2 good handful grips.
Okay. Add 12 root to your inventory.
Okay.
Total weight 3 pounds. Mushrooms would be probably 5 total.
Okay. I'm gonna wait until Ginkgo gets back to see if they're poison.
Yeah, I'm gonna go grab the flowers. Can I identify those as well? Or attempt to?
This part's kind of tricky. If you're gonna try and grab them, you're gonna need like your friends to anchor you or something, because like I said, they're about 2 feet down the edge of the cliff.
Right.
So just scaling down wouldn't really... Well, I mean, you could try it, but as a friend outside of DM, I don't want you to do that because you probably plummet to your death. Feel free to try it, though. Your call.
Yeah, I'm gonna call over Jonesy. Tell him to lower me over the edge.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna grab him by the ankles then and let him down slow.
Okay, give me a strength check. Just Jonesy. Okay. That was not for something. Don't worry about the one. Don't worry about that. There was something unrelated. Well, it's related but not relevant. Okay.
I didn't just
Don't
drop
freak
him
out.
off the cliff.
Don't freak out. No, you didn't. You didn't. That's for something else. Sorry. Okay. Yeah, okay, so he's lifted you down the length of your body, so however tall you are, he's laying down on the edge of the cliff and holding your ankles as you're picking, so you can go ahead and add, let's go with 4 flowers to your inventory.
Alright.
They are gray and blue in color.
Is that our death blossom?
No. Death Blossom wouldn't grow here.
Alright.
Not lush enough.
I don't know. The mushrooms don't grow here.
Well, there might be a reason for that. Okay.
Yeah.
If Collect, you can tell him to pull you up, or you can just hang
Yeah.
out.
I mean, it's a pretty good view. But yeah, you can pull me up.
Can I pull him up?
You can.
Okay, I pull him up.
Okay, you pulled him up.
And I very carefully, on my belly, shuffle backwards away from the cliff edge.
Okay. You are
Bring
away from
bring
the
him
cliff
back to
edge.
the fire and ask him, hey, are these mushrooms poisonous?
What do you want me to roll for that
Roll
nature?
history. No, you lived here.
History?
Just roll history. Yeah.
Alright.
You tell him they are absolutely 0% poisonous, and that they're actually quite delicious if you make them with a salad. They kind of have like a sweet but bitter taste to it, and that you also have an awesome recipe for a mushroom gravy, if he's interested.
Alright.
Okay. I'm gonna put one of those in the brew that we're making because that sounds awesome.
Okay.
And let's throw in a root too.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him about the roots.
I'm just gonna go off the same roll. It's fine.
Yeah.
You tell him that the root, you do not want to put that in because that is poison.
Ooh, I'm gonna just
Thank
drop
you
those.
for being thorough.
I need a D20 from Kruven.
Ooh.
Okay. you have red spots on your hands.
Should have used a shovel.
Okay.
Alright. Can I, yeah, Ginkgo, what are these red spots? How do I fix them?
You can tell him that it's roughly the same thing as poison ivy, but root.
So is there anything that I can do to help for now?
Rub them in dirt.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'm
Rub
just
them in
gonna
snow.
I'm just gonna keep rubbing the snow until I find dirt.
Okay. After a little while, you get down to frozen dirt.
Perfect. Just gonna-
Okay.
Ah.
Okay. Do you want to know what the flower is too, while you're at it?
I'd assume he would.
I'm assuming he would too, though he didn't say anything. Ginkgo? Ah, he's zoned out. Yeah, the root, or the flowers you picked up were snow lilies. No medical properties whatsoever. They are used in some alchemist brews. Not what a brewmaster would use, but an alchemist would.
I am not an alchemist. Okay, well maybe they're valuable.
Yeah.
Could be.
Let's. Okay, I'm gonna brew up this thing with just a mushroom in it then.
Okay. You want to roll your brewer's supplies? Not surprise? Well, it might be a surprise. Who knows?
Okay. I'd like to use his knowledge of his mushroom gravy as a buff to my roll, so to kind of get a better flavor. You know, use the old school recipe on how to properly cook the mushrooms to try to kind of get a little bit better brew
Of a roll.
out of this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want to use his knowledge of the mushrooms to get a better roll. I got it.
Yeah.
Have at it.
Okay.
Alright. You make an excellent brew of blood plus mushroom.
Awesome.
You won't know what it does until you drink it.
Blood.
Or get it looked at by like an alchemist or something so they can look at its like chemical properties or whatever.
Or drink it.
They're smart folk. Or just drink it. Who knows? Like, you could trial by error this shit. It's up to you. But you have a full pot full. Full pot full. You have a pot full of it.
Cool. Okay. I'm going to put that in as many receptacles as I've got.
Okay.
Can I dip my water skin in that?
Totally. Fill it up.
Cool. I'm gonna do that. What did we want to call this?
Blood
Blood.
shrooms.
Blood shrooms, there you go.
Blood shrooms? Okay, that's what. Oops. Water. Filled blood shroom skin? Ooh.
Ginkgo, do you still have that great big bottle?
How full is my jug? 'Cause that's what we were drinking out of.
You guys were at it for 4 hours, so I'm gonna say it's empty. And you guys are hammered.
Perfect.
Okay, yeah. So that,
Fill it-
that's empty. Yeah,
fill it up. And I'm gonna take as many bottles as I had from the bar. I didn't specify, but I had 2 empty of Ghoul's blood. So, how many? I meta note, Jay. How many
Yep.
bottles did I take from the bar? I would have just grabbed a
Let's go with 4.
couple. Okay, so then 6 things of blood shrooms, and the bottles are 2 per.
Yeah.
So
How big is
I
the
hope
pot?
this. It's a big cook pot.
You guys might need more bottles.
Well, we could drink it on our way down the mountain and see what it does.
I like
You
that. And then we
Yeah,
have,
we've got.
let's do all of those things now, and then we're going full force
That sounds good to me.
in the next one. Yeah.
So we got a full jug, a full water skin, and 6 bottles of blood shrooms brew, and a couple dead cats.
Okay.
Yeah. So we got like the carcass still, and it's all drained.
Yep.
Two
Are you guys cutting it down off the
exsanguinated-
tree?
Yeah, let's take those, put them back where we had them.
Okay.
So we've got-
same thing.
We got 2 horses and a pony, right?
Correct.
Do you think that there's a way we could stack the bodies on the pony so that we could just?
If you wanted to use it like as a pack mule kind of thing.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
cool. Let's do that.
Okay, let's do that. Yeah.
I have some string.
Rope, not string.
I don't have the rope anymore. Someone else had the rope.
Oh.
I got a rope.
Yeah, he has the rope.
Yeah, I want to
okay.
do that and then
I have strings.
have that tied to me so it's not fucking off anywhere.
Okay. They're pretty well trained horses. They were broke quite early, so they'll generally just follow you guys, unless you tell them to stay or tie them up.
Okay.
They were quite roused by the conversation or the speech Ginkgo gave them. So
Patriotic horses.
there's some loyalty there.
They're part of the sovereignty of the witch head now.
Yeah. Okay, so is that all you guys are doing here?
I'm gonna carry the remainder of the pot with me in my lap and pass it from horse to horse as we travel down the trail.
Okay. So right before we end here, there's 2 things that are gonna happen. Gotta leave it on a cliffhanger. That and this was planned all along. First off, sorry, I need con saves.
But,
You are cursed, so.
but
Alright, D4s for Bob and Zach. Zach, nothing happens. You're good. You feel great.
oh, motherfucker.
1/4 max hit points. Roll 2 of those.
It's okay, Bob. We got some of this
I'm chugging it.
blood shroom brew.
All right. So what is it?
What's your max hit points?
32.
So what's 1/4 of that? 8?
8.
Okay, 2d8. Hey, at least it only happened 2 times this episode. 11. Alright, you take 11 damage.
Okay. I'm gonna take
Um,
a swig of that drink.
The one you
Yeah.
guys just made?
Hell
Oh, so
yeah.
you're the guinea pig. Excellent. This will be awesome. Okay, so as soon as it hits your lips, it tastes so sweet, but yet bitter at the same time. It's like almost intoxicating how delicious this drink is, right? Like you can't get enough, and in one very large gulp, you empty your entire skin and just down the whole thing.
Oh, he was drinking out of the pot.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
drinking out of the pot?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought he said out of his skin. Sorry, my bad. Okay,
Oh.
well, same thing happens, only you don't down the whole thing. You're just like gulp, 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 gulp. The other guys notice that you're drinking a lot, and are you guys gonna do anything?
I'm gonna pull on the edge of the pot and pull it away from his mouth a little bit.
Okay, you do that, and Kruven, you're feeling like, you're like, oh, what the hell? This was so good.
This is really good, guys.
I think this is addicting somehow.
My alcoholic nature tells me that it probably is, so I'm just gonna tilt it back up. and
I
stop
should
drinking.
I should also mention, you were hammered. You are now completely sober, stone fucking sober.
So,
But
I did more so. Now.
You're also completely filled up. Like you feel like you had the best night's rest. You had a very hearty breakfast, delicious
my-
drink full of
One would
OJ and
say
everything.
my
Like,
hit points are maxed.
nope.
Damn it.
That's the only thing it doesn't do. It also does have another hidden property, which I can't tell you because that would be meta, but it'll come into play if something happens. And speaking of something happening, as you guys are so engrossed in him drinking out of this pot, a figure is walking up the mountain towards you guys in all black. It's a hooded figure, and it's a skull with like maggots and shit crawling out of its orifices in its face. And
Grave
it's
worms?
about 20 feet away. You have grave worms. They're in
I
your
know.
pack.
No. Yeah, fresh out of a dead old lady.
Your passive wisdom would tell you it's the same figure you guys have been seeing this whole time.
Let's ride the horses around him and ignore him.
Hey.
Yeah, fuck this guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
what's the party order? Who's leading?
Me and a pony.
I'll go
Okay.
second.
That means Kruben's third?
Yeah.
Oh, man. You gotta speak
No.
up more, Bob. Oh,
Uh,
okay. Nope, you're good.
Alright.
Okay, so what happens? Jonesy goes riding by, the pony goes riding by, Ginkgo goes riding by, Kruven goes riding by, but just as, like, the figure is here and, like, Kruven's riding along, the figure, like, goes to leap up and, like, clothesline, but just goes straight through Kruven. And, Kruven, I need a dex save. Okay, you managed to stay a horse. That spooked you like nobody's business, because you're all like, whoa, because he like totally disappeared in the middle of you.
At least he didn't stab me this time.
No, not this time. He would have if he didn't roll a 1. Okay, so... Sorry, lastly, finishing it up, because I know that we want to get going here. You guys hear a faint echo of laughter. But it doesn't sound like the same laughter as before, where before it's always sounded like 12 people laughing all at the same time. Now it's just one voice.
Can I roll history to see if it's that little girl?
Sure. I was just going to tell you who it was, but I like that.
Oh,
Nope.
okay.
You recognize the voice. You can't quite pin it, but you do recognize it. It's a familiar voice that's laughing at you.
Who's laughing at me?
Is it Walter?
Okay, Jonesy, the warlock is laughing at you.
Damn it, the warlock.
The court wizard, I should mention. Sorry, I don't think I ever told you his class. The court wizard is laughing at you.
You did.
Court
Okay.
wizard isn't a wizard, guys. He's a warlock, and
No,
also he doesn't like us.
You
And
did
he's
at one
laughing
point.
at you. Okay, good, good.
He's laughing at us.
So you guys go
We knew he
striding
was
by, right? You guys go striding by, and you know, kind of like that laughter all happened, and that whole thing freaked you guys out, and so you guys are booking it down the mountain as fast as you can go. It's kind of sloped, and you know, it's still snow up here, and so you're kind of trucking, but not like exceedingly like you wouldn't want to like do any checks here or anything. So you're going at a pretty rapid pace. You guys crest around this part of the hill, you wrap around, and you start making your way down even more of the mountain, and then you guys come to a complete stop as in front of you you see a very large beholder. And we'll pick up next week.
Damn it.
If you're watching this live on stream, catch us